The story of Mr. Lion and Fox's family. Once upon a time, in the heart of a vast jungle, lived Mr. Lion, the proud and mighty king of the animals. One sunny afternoon, as he roamed his territory, he stumbled upon a devious trap set by a cunning hunter. Unaware of the danger, Mr. Lion found himself ensnared in the hunter's net, unable to break free. Meanwhile, Mrs. Fox, a clever and resourceful mother with her 5 adorable fox cubs, embarked on a journey to find food for her hungry little ones. As she wandered through the dense forest, she heard the muffled roars of distress from Mr. Lion. Curious yet cautious, Mrs. Fox cautiously approached the trapped lion. Mr. Lion, struggling to free himself, called out to Mrs. Fox for help. At first, Mrs. Fox was filled with fear, for she had heard tales of the lion's ferocity and strength. She hesitated, thinking that Mr. Lion might turn on her once freed. However, Mr. Lion earnestly promised to protect her and her family from any harm, proclaiming his noble status as the king of the jungle. Reluctantly, Mrs. Fox decided to assist Mr. Lion in escaping the hunter's trap. With her quick wits and nimble paws, she managed to cut the net and free the grateful lion. Thankful for her help, Mr. Lion followed Mrs. Fox back to her den, where she offered him water and shelter. But as days passed, Mr. Lion's true nature surfaced. He grew greedy and demanded to be fed with all the chickens in Mrs. Fox's care, threatening to devour her fox cubs if she refused. Mrs. Fox, feeling trapped by Mr. Lion's intimidating presence, searched for a way to outsmart him and protect her family. Enter Mr. Hare, known far and wide for his wisdom and cunning ways. Hearing of Mrs. Fox's plight, Mr. Hare hatched a clever plan to save her from Mr. Lion's threats. He approached the lion with a sly grin and remarked, "I find it hard to believe that a powerful and mighty lion like yourself could ever fall victim to a mere hunting trap." Intrigued by Mr. Hare's words, Mr. Lion allowed himself to be led back to the spot where he had been trapped. Once there, Mr. Hare challenged him to prove his strength by breaking free from the net once more. As Mr. Lion struggled in vain, Mr. Hare chuckled and revealed the deception. Realizing he had been outwitted, Mr. Lion begrudgingly admitted defeat. Mrs. Fox, grateful for Mr. Hare's intervention, saw Mr. Lion's true colors and bid him farewell. And so, with Mr. Lion humbled and Mrs. Fox's family safe from harm, peace was restored in the jungle once more. From that day on, the animals learned that true strength lies not in might alone, but in wisdom, wit, and unity in the face of adversity. And the tale of Mr. Lion, Mrs. Fox, and Mr. Hare's cunning trickery became a cherished folktale passed down through generations in the jungle. Follow at Emmy Taylor for more folktales. Thanks for watching.